into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello there. Hello there. In fact, ironically, Dre's Air is in the chat. Perfect example of an individual I've stolen that from. Hello there. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this What the Rivals Did stream. Bit of an experiment today, because down there, underneath, is a new chat box, but I don't think it's working, so I'm probably just going to bring up the original one. I'm not using the setup that me and Jason have used for the past few days, for the simple fact that I'm not confident to be using it yet. So hopefully I will be confident enough in the next few months or whatever to be able to do it. But yeah, this is for anybody new around here, this is the What the Rivals teams did. Basically it's just looking at, well, today specifically, seeing what Jason's done on his wild card, seeing what Firetalk has done on his fire card, Jesus Christ. On his wild card. Wow. Can't even speak. See what Firetalk's done on his wild card. I'll be really interested to see because he did a -12 last week. Then he's done a wild card. Jason's wild carded at a team which was perfectly fine for this game week. So I'll be interested to see what he's actually done in the end. I think it's probably just going to be exactly the same as what he did this week. You may be wondering whose team that is up on screen. Now, annoyingly, I completely forgot that the game updates automatically on the OBS stream and everything. So when I came back home, I essentially lost all the data. So I've just put up, this is a members team actually. It's Denver's wildcard. So this is actually a wildcard team in front of you right now. He's gone with Raya in goal, Trent, James, Cancelo, Cucurella, Martinelli, Son, Diaz, Tony, Jesus, and Haaland. All the popular picks. All the popular picks. So it is as what you'd expect. It's pretty much give or take the kind of teams that we're seeing everywhere. I was tuning into for about half an hour Davey FPL's stream earlier, and his team is fantastic. It is absolute gold dust, and this is pretty much that team, barring the odd player here or there. It's all relatively template-ish, but there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I saw Andy tweet out that Jesus' effective ownership is 80%. 80% of FPL own Jesus. That is ludicrous. I'm one of the 20% that don't own him. Dear God, please let him blank tonight. I know Dan's going to be going up to the stadium to soak in the atmosphere and everything. So we'll find out what those guys are doing in there. And let's just quickly say hello to a few. Well, I'll just go from here. Well, let's go from the beginning, shall we? Just a few people that have started. Dave Lister. Finding Fabio making a very good point. Max, he's put Matt. It's Max. Max, if you're listening in, tuning in, whatever you're doing, good luck. Like I said to you last night with the Pokemon tournament. He's in London at the moment at the London XL, wherever that is, and he's participating in a genuine world Pokemon tournament where if he wins a significant, £25,000. I can say the amount because he said to us that it was £25,000 he can win. So hopefully he'll be giving all that to us. No, in all seriousness, good luck with it and let us know how it's all going. I'm probably more interested to hear where you went in London, to be honest with you, more than anything. Matthew Briggs is here, Kickers, John Harris, Zimmy, Gabriel DeRop, Sam, Karma Baby, yeah, let's go. Karma Baby is not happy with Aston Villa. He's certainly somebody that's been putting out a lot of tweets how angry he is with Aston Villa. He's expecting them to lose today. I think I've got it as a draw. And if there is a winner, more in favour of Crystal Palace because of their home fixtures. But yeah, how is Jason's team looking? I'm just assuming it's exactly the same that he had last night. I can't imagine Jason's changed much of it whatsoever. I'm assuming he'll be in the car now. We'll find out. Dre Zera, as I just mentioned. Hello. He's at work at the moment. I always find it really interesting when people are working. And I think, yeah, crazy. Oh, is that why he streamed today? Naraj is saying, who saw Andy Lessel? He still did a stream even though he's getting married today. Interestingly enough, I was wondering why he wasn't streaming. I went on his Twitter and I didn't really see any notifications on there. And then when I kind of tuned in for literally 30 seconds, his setup was pretty much like mine, just a bedroom. Or probably in his case, a hotel room, I'm assuming. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'd rather be doing anything but streaming on the day of my wedding, but whatever. I think he deserves a break from this, but, you know, wherever he is. Morning, Mark. Hello, Alex Follow. Alex Follow, the genius behind all the thumbnails. What did they say in The Simpsons? And we're sending a love down the well. Oh, no. Yeah, Send him some love like Krusty the Clown in The Simpsons. That's the important thing. Send love down the well. Ridiculous. I need a Nico Shakamakaleka saying I need a Nico Williams special indeed coming up at Everton. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. 1-0 either way. I think I'm more in favour of Everton to be scoring, but neither team can score. I can't even remember. I think I went with 0-0 in the score predictor game. It better have gone through as well. It had better come through as well. That's it. Timmy O'Toole, Harbour Boy. That's the main thing. Yeah, it is ironic. JC saying that it's ironic that you're praying to Jesus to not allow Jesus to score. Yeah, it's pretty mad, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that the game updates in a minute, because I kind of want to have something to talk about, to be honest with you. To give you an idea of what is going to be happening over the next few days regarding streaming. So, unless something absolutely ridiculous happens in today's 3 o'clock kickoffs, there will be no 3 p.m. kickoffs today. All the games are rubbish. I have no interest in them whatsoever. I find it painful enough doing watch-along streams to games that I'm enjoying. So, doing games which I literally have no interest in, I'd rather just go out, to be honest with you. So I'll be going out. But like I said, if anything absolutely mad goes through today, I'm not going to lie, from a selfish point of view, it would need the Nottingham Forest lads to do really well. So Lingard, Williams and Henderson in a let's just make this up. Nottingham Forest win 1-0. Lingard with the goal, Nico Williams with the assist, and Henderson has made a minimum of 3 saves. In a 1-0 victory. And I'm seriously would consider streaming then, but other than that, I couldn't care less about today's fixtures. It's mainly tomorrow, but annoyingly, I just can't believe this. Annoyingly, I'm at work when the matches are taking place, or more to the point, when the 2 p.m. kickoffs kick off, I will be driving to work. So I'll be able to watch the first half, to be fair. I'll be able to watch the first half of Leeds, Chelsea, and... well, that's it. That's the only game on Sky, isn't it? What's the other game being played tomorrow? I've completely forgotten. And then I don't get to watch the afternoon kickoff, which again, it's I really wanted to watch the Newcastle Man City. In fact, I was desperate to watch that particular fixture, and I can't, which is really, really frustrating. So it kind of sucks that there's nothing I can do about it. I've been dragged into work. I'm doing a 4 in the afternoon until 1 o'clock. So I will be tuning into, if I get the opportunity, tuning into probably Mark Goldbridge doing his, again, I'm assuming he's doing a watch along to Newcastle. Tuning into that. I'll then tune into Jason. So Jason's stream, Sunday Surgery. That'll be happening at 7. And then listening to that, and then there's Chain Wrestling will be going live, and I'm potentially going to listen into that. I don't really like listening into streams, which I'm going to be listening to the podcast version of, but I may just listen in just for the sake of it. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a really frustrating day that I can't get to watch the football, but whatever. But no, I mean, like I said, up on the screen at the moment, we have got Denver's team. That is his wildcard team. What do you guys think of Denver's wildcard team? Let us know. Let us know in the chat what you think. Again, just for people listening on audio, we've got Raya in goal, Trent, James, Cancelo, Cucurella, Martinelli, Son, Diaz, Tony, Jesus captain, and Haaland. And obviously, I just completely remembered that the Wolves game is happening in a minute. Tottenham against Wolves. I went with a 2-0 to Tottenham. The history suggests that Wolves could be having a decent fixture today, having a good game against Tottenham. So it could be like a 2-1, a 1-1. You know, I think the history down here, flying out loud. The history went with ironically, it went with a 2-0. Yeah. But Wolves have actually had some decent scores against Tottenham. So could be a surprise game. I know Dale has captained Kane. Dale messaged me this morning and said, I'm captaining Kane. What does he know that we don't? He's doing very well the last 2 game weeks. He's done exceptionally well. So I think that, clearly something he knows that we don't. But if anybody's watching this on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, I don't know if I can access any of it. If anybody could let me know if it is live on those particular platforms, because Jason kind of set me up so that when I do these streams through OBS, I'm actually able to do it via the same format like we did yesterday, but it's through OBS instead. And like I said, it's kind of me trying to get to know what's going on at the moment and seeing what's going on. I mean, ironically, JC is saying, "Are you on Twitch now?" ? This is in the this should be up on the stream now. Yep, it is good. And Karma Baby saying, "Isn't it against the Twitch terms and conditions to stream both?" No, it's only if you're affiliated. It's only if you're affiliated with Twitch that you can't stream to YouTube or some nonsense like that. So I can't think what that's all about here. And Denver is there. We just had your team up, Denver. Just had your team up. I'm hoping the game's updated, because last week it updated within 6.2 seconds. This week it's 11:25. Like, I actually specifically remember the game updating within seconds. Because I remember us all commenting saying, I can't believe that it's all updated. I was going to say as well, Kev's here. Hello, Kev. Bit early in the morning for you, isn't it? No, it'd be 11 o'clock at night. Let's just see if there's any ironically, the team screenshots is usually bombarded with teams, and today, the one day I kind of if you want to put your teams in the team screenshots on Discord, you're more than welcome to. While we're just waiting around, preferably people in the Rivals League or the YouTube chat league. I'd rather be, no disrespect, I'd rather be talking about teams that have some form of representation of this channel. But this was Denver's former team. This is the team that he's actually gone with. So he went from Mendy, Trent, Reece James, Trippier, Cancelo, Saka, Salah, Rashford, Neto, Mason Mount and Haaland. I would have held off. It's almost adjacent. In fact, sure that's not Jason's team. Apart from he's got Neto there. And Jason had whoever it was. I can't even think now. But, you know, Mason Mount's got Leeds next. Neto, near. Saka, last chance, in my opinion. Last chance saloon for him tonight. See how well he does, in my opinion. If he looks on it, looks like he's really threatening, I'm going to keep, even if he blanks. If not, and it's the Martinelli and Jesus show, that's it. I'm stuffed. I'm absolutely stuffed. And I'll have just taken it on the hip by that point. And then he's making the point here that this is his new team. So Raya, Trent, Reece James, Cancelo, Cucurella, Martinelli, Son, Diaz, Tony, Jesus, Haaland. Well, it's going to be really interesting to hear from you, Denver, if Son blanks. I don't quite understand why. Don't quite understand why you went with Son. I don't know what he's shown you here, but Kane captain is a good choice, Sam Yam is saying. Yeah, I think he is pretty solid enough. Jason is saying I can load up the chat. No, it won't go through, Jace, as you can see here. That is the restream chat, and it's doing absolutely nothing, mate. I'll refresh it, see what happens, but it's not doing anything whatsoever, so it's probably just going to have to stick with the YouTube chat, because nothing is coming through on that specific function, full stop, annoyingly. So I'll just put up the YouTube chat as per normal and see how that's going. Right, so it is on Twitch. Jason's just saying that the reason why it won't show any video is because basically my laptop is just not good enough, to be honest with you. Fader Raza is saying hello and good luck for all in Game Week 3. Oh, it's on Twitter, is it? We are actually on Twitter. Jesus. Mohammed Rawat is saying Wolves will concede today, and I can see Kane and Son / assisting. Matthew Zaishi has put up a whatchamacallit, his team, and no transfers made this game week. Pretty much a template team, so let's see how it goes. He's gone with Salah captain. Would I have gone for a different option? No. Ramsdale in goal, Trent, Cancelo, Reece James, Walker. Yeah, Diaz. I'm glad you're playing Pereira. Good lad. You've gone with Pereira over Nico Williams. That makes complete sense. Salah captain, Martinelli, Jesus, Haaland. I'll keep reiterating this point. I personally am just waiting on to see how Salah performs against Man United. See what comes out of that particular fixture. But if he just looks like his same old thing, then I'm really just tempted to just get him gone, get him out, and then obviously try and find out what Kevin De Bruyne is doing against Newcastle, see how well he's performing and everything, what he does. So Jaden's saying he's played 2 games and 2 returns. Yeah, but he's looked awful. This is what I find so funny, is that people look at the literal data as in this particular individual has actually done this in one game, has blanked another. Yeah, but he's looked terrible. That's why I'm just not interested in it. And of course, yes, the team news is out for the Tottenham game. Let's find out who's playing. Is Perisic starting? Is he not? Not that I give a damn about whether he's starting or not, but let's just find out if he is. Be able to share with you guys. I wonder if anybody's actually, as I always keep saying, I wonder if there's actually anybody's actually watching this or listening in while they're out on a walk and all this nonsense, but let's find out now. Tottenham's team. Here's how we line up. And Perisic starts. Surprise, surprise, as expected. Lloris, obviously. Emerson Royal, Sanchez, Dyer, Davies, Perisic, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Kulusevski, Son, and Kane. That is their team. Right there up on screen. So just to reiterate, Lloris, Emerson Royal, Sanchez, Dyer, Davies, Perisic, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Kulusevski, Son, and Kane. That should be all good. Good to go. Hold on a minute here. Jason has sent me a link. So let's, there we are. Right. Hopefully, this will work. Hopefully. Should be able to bring up. The irony is, of course, that no one's going to be speaking on, what do you call it? Twitch and or, yeah, it's just Twitch, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Let's see if this works. What do you reckon, everyone? I've done what Jason said. Hold on a minute. Chat is... Hopefully that comes through. Let's hope it does. I've done what Jason said. The Wolves team use... Hey, it's working. Well done, Jace. There we are. I do learn. I've done that joke before, but I do learn. There we are. It's now working. YouTube and Twitch chat. But I don't think anybody's going to be... to be honest with you, if the video's not playing, then that's why hopefully tomorrow evening you'll get a better experience, because Jason's back at home tomorrow. So this is Wolves' team news, pretty much as you would expect. Sarr in goal, Johnny, Collins, Kilman, Aït-Nouri, Neves, Nunes, Matinho, Guedes, Pedence and Neto. So pretty much as we all expect. So yeah, very good, very, very good. Clock settings on OBS and reduce your bitrate to 7,500. Clock settings. Just let me know where the clock settings are, Jace. Is it in advanced? Has the game updated yet? Because I really want to see what Firetalk's done from a selfish point of view. And the answer is no. God. 2 wildcard teams. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. 2 wildcard teams. Let's quickly put back Discord again for a second. So yeah, there's Matthew Zaishi's team. As I said, if there's any members or, like I said, YouTube, regular Discord users, they want to quickly put their team up on screen, I'm more happy just to quickly go through that team quickly while we're waiting around. Razor saying, have you got a band t-shirt on today? No, this is Chain Wrestling. One of my favourite podcasts. I'll just stand up. There we are. CWF, Chain Wrestling Family, in the style of the NWO. I can't actually say that. I was about to do a spoiler, and there's a chance there could be. Actually, no, I can say this. They're bringing out new designs. Chain Wrestling on next week, I think it is. And I've seen one. It's fantastic. I can't reveal what it is, but I will certainly be buying that for definite, because I just think the quality of their shirts is fantastic. 5, right? Okay. If that decides to work, no. Anything working? Unfortunately, Jace, it's not telling me what you want me to do. Jace is just saying here, OBS settings, stream, change bit rates to 7,500. Annoyingly, I'm on the stream section and there is absolutely nothing there whatsoever to change the bit rate. Oh, it's in output section. Okay, change it down to 7,500. This is when everything's going to mess up now. Just need to close that down, put that up, apply. Okay. Hopefully nothing's broken. And you never know, the Twitch viewers may be able to watch this. Maybe able to watch this. Let's keep stating that the game is trying to update here. Literally 2 of my direct rivals in Jason and Firetalk. I'm amazed Firetalk is a rival at the moment, but he is. They've both wildcarded. And yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Harry Doherty saying Tottenham have one problem, Davison Sanchez. What's wrong with Sanchez? Cage Pat saying Perisic, blank, and Neto brace is about the most FPL thing that could happen today. I can't see that, to be honest with you. Paul E is saying that both Firetalk and Jason have panicked. Firetalk and Jason have both panicked. Hello, Harry. Harry Dawson, this is. Paulie saying a wild card after a -12 seems a bit weird. Yeah, it does. Apparently the game has updated. Matt T has become a member, or rejoined as a member. 19 months he's been with us for. 19 months. Bloody hell, there's a lot of people watching this. Hello everybody. By the way, if you are new around here and you want to support the show, why not hit the subscribe button? If you are enjoying the content right now, why not hit the like button? Let's try and get 100 likes. Let's see if we can get 100 likes. So the game has updated. Thank you for that. Finally. I can finally get up some. I'll be able to show you my team. Shall I just tell a lie just to annoy people? I wildcarded 2 last night. £1 million. Someone would have believed that as well, as I've just said that. Right then, so this is my team. It's pretty boring, to be honest with you. In fact, the game still hasn't updated properly. What a surprise. Well, I can bring up that team anyway. So this is my team. Henderson in goal. I did a minus, so for anybody that gives a damn, I did a -4. I broke the sin. I broke the FPL sin of bringing in a defender / goalkeeper for a -4. Basically, I'm just sick to death of Ward. And I just believe in Henderson. I just believe in Nottingham Forest to be the new Sheffield United. Just get him in now while I can. Couldn't care less. It's done. I also brought in De Silva for the price rises for Bailey. So I've made almost 0.3 on that because Bailey went down to 4.9 and what's his face? De Silva's gone up to 4.2. So very glad that I didn't wait until lastminute.com to do those particular moves, which is the main thing really. Wow, Matthew Briggs has hit the wild card. Why have you hit the wild card for? Brigsy, my boy. And it is working on Twitch now, so hello anybody who actually watching this on this shite on Twitch. Shouldn't be saying about your own product, but so Brigsy has actually gone on wildcard as well. So are these people panicking? Have these people panicked for no reason? Have these people panicked for no reason? Let's just so I mean, if I'm wildcarding, I'm not bringing in Ramsdale. I don't know what Arsenal have shown you to be bringing in a defensive asset, but you've done it now. Well done. We've got Cucurella. There's a pattern forming here. Cucurella, James, Trent, Cancelo, Perisic. Love the move. Diaz, Salah, Martinelli. This team looks like Davey FPL's. In fact, this is Davey FPL's team, apart from Perisic. He's got Walker. Oh dear. Oh dear. terrible. So Matthew Zaishi did no transfers earlier, and Matthew Briggs has copied Davey FPL. Davey, if you're watching, mate, call Matthew out. Cheat. Someone saying if you sign up, mate, I can't do any of that on here. Christ Almighty, that's actually I say that. I can't. The problem is, Sultan, is that I can't actually see anything up on my screen, in the sense of like it's very, very difficult to read. So, and because I'm not using the new format that me and Jason have set up on, I can't actually see anything. And until that day happens, yeah, that's really, really frustrating. I can't actually bring that up at the moment, but hopefully it will be updated in a minute. Unless, of course, let me just try this for a second. Hold on a minute. I'll hold you to that, Sultan. If this fails, mate, right, let me log back in again. Right, if Sultan actually has sorted this out, then you can all send love down the well to Sultan Saeed. Problem is, I've completely forgotten my password for it. Here we go. This should work. Come on, baby. Sign me in. No. Flaming hell, man. I hated that we had to change all our passwords. Yes, I know there's a reason for it. I get it, but Jesus. God, this is fun, isn't it? This is entertaining, watching some moron. Hooray! I'm in. I'm in, lads. Brilliant. Sultan Saeed. I don't owe you anything other than a thank you. Does anybody know this reference from Coronation Street from about 20 years ago? Do you remember Charlie Stubbs and Shelley? When he was mentally abusing her and he bought her a watch and she was like, I don't know what to say, Charlie. Thank you would be nice. When soaps used to be good, it's always funny when people say, nah, they weren't good, it's just that you're old and you think that back then they were better. No, trust me. Even when you watch these things on the replay, they're fantastic. I was going through the other day a bit of a you know those clip things that they put up on with the likes of EastEnders and stuff, regarding Phil Mitchell versus Steve Owen or Dan Sullivan or whatever, Johnny Allen. It's just brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Right then, what did Jason do? Drum roll. Please. Here he is. He's just above Firetalk. Here's Jason's wildcard team. Has he done anything different? No. It's all the same. So, for people listening on audio, we've got Sanchez in goal. This is Jason's wildcard team. Sanchez, Cancelo, Reece James, Trent, Did he have Cucurella? Did Jason have Cucurella? I can't remember if he did or not. Well, he's gone with him. Cucurella, Diaz, De Bruyne, Martinelli, Jesus, Tony and Haaland captain. What are your thoughts? I think it's a very, very, very good team. I think that's an excellent team. What do you think? In the chat. Gabriel DeRop is saying there were 8 teams in the YouTube chat league that have hit the wild card. Wow. Animation says I rate it. Briggs is saying, can I ask why people say wild card hit too soon? Like, what are you waiting for? If you want 3 or more players, than just hit it. I just think that it depends on what your own personal team setup is and the fixtures that are upcoming. You could potentially wait one more week and then do it for the following week. But hello, Rodrigo. Everybody's relying on you, mate, today to score. Everybody's relying on you. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, Jason. I'm more focused on Firetalk's team because. So for context, Firetalk is somebody that's got. He's got his own spreadsheets. He delves deep into various stats and everything, and he's below me. Yeah, he's actually below me. But and then last week, he did a -12, which technically worked out, and now he's gone and hit the wildcard. Now, here it is, a new formation, a 3-5-2. Okay, this is Firetalk's wildcard team. Why have you gone with Ward for? You able to come live on air? In fact, Firetalk, yeah, I'm opening that invitation to you now. Are you able to come live on air to talk about this? There's about 400 of you in the voice chat at the moment. Firetalk's got to be one of them, surely. Let's have a look at them. You got Dread. Are they even listening to this stream? You're a bunch of Dread, Emil Smith-Rowe, Kazali Podner, R.A. Famous, and Training Will Salah, King Khan are all in the hangouts. There's no Firetalk. Is that because you don't want to come live on air? What the hell was that? Is that because you don't want to come live on air? Elliot? What? Ward? So, just for Ward, Trent, Reece James, Walker, Maddison, good fixture. Mason Mount, good fixture. Martinelli, Elliot. Missy Elliot. Missing Elliot. What? Missing Elliot. No! That has completely gone over every single person's head, unless you're an XFM fan and a die-hard fan at that. So he's gone with Missy Elliot. Missy Elliot. Please tell me someone actually understands that reference there. What's Firetalk's bench? Pound for pound saying Firetalk has been watching too much ET. So, his bench is as follows. Of course, I'm in the wrong blasted screen on here where I can actually see things. His bench is as follows. I'm not being funny, Firetalk, but Jason's completely rinsed you. I'm not logging into that again, so I'm gonna have to. Here's the irony: I can't be bothered to log back into that, so I'm just rather just scroll down here for you to see. Then we've got Cucurella. You're taking the. I'm just gonna do a Jason. You're taking the piss. Oh my god. Firetalk, you're taking the piss. You're playing, you bench Cucurella. And you're playing Missy Elliot. Fuck me. I donated £5 to Davey FPL today for winning the Super Cup because I couldn't log into the thing last week, so I did it today. I think people should be donating to me today for me to be able to swear. Fuck me. Just did it there, didn't you? Yeah. I just get so angry with players that are like really invested in FPL, and they've done that. People, can you slate him for me? Please slate him. Briggs saying, Matthew saying, Firetalk does this on bedness. He's trolling. Simi saying, Firetalk, you're a legend. Cage perhaps is saying he thinks Elliot's a good shout. Animations, he's got Elliot. Pound for pound, a strawberry has more sugar than a lemon, so I wouldn't know that. Well, I've told you, so I'm not a liar. Well, is that your party trick, is it? No. Not a party trick knowledge, is it? Lemonade. Don't get me wrong, Elliot's a top... Dre's there if you're still here. Elliot's a top player. In fact, you could argue one of the best youngsters around at the moment. I mean, Denver's saying he's playing his own game. He's playing your own game, i.e., you know, what do you call it? Buying in Mason, Mount or Maddison. But Missy Elliot. Yeah, but it's all about Perisic starts, Kevin. But Paul E. What suggests that Elliot's starting on Monday? What suggests that he starts in the future? How much is he anyway? 4.5? I'm assuming Elliot is 4.5 because there is no way in hell he's going to be any more than that. And, okay, for a 4.5 Liverpool midfielder, yeah, okay, fair enough. Jesus Christ. He's 5 million. He's 5 million. How's he got... He got 2... Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? 2 bonus points against Crystal Palace. How? What, for running round a pitch? Well, Firetalk, you better hurry up because I'm going off in a minute. I'm clearing off, mate. He's saying it. I'm having breakfast. Hi, guys. I'm having breakfast. We'll come on in a bit. Ramanathan saying, I'm just trying out on... Here we are, Jason. I've got Elliot stuck in my head now. Here we are, Jace. Some feedback about Twitch. The quality is gold. So not the quality of this, but just the screen is gold. Yeah, thanks. Sensor Mac is saying, whose team is this? Have a guess, Sensei. It's your mate Firetalk. It's your mate bloody Firetalk. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolute madness, I think. I'll be amazed. Absolutely amazed if that comes through. I think I might have to do a screen one. There are a few people on Twitch here. I can't actually read up on screen. Hopefully it may come on here. I'm hoping this doesn't mess up. Let's just try something for a second here. Here we go. I'm going to see. View analytics. Jace, how do I get the stream chat from Twitch up on my end? Hold a minute. I've got it. Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, it's not the actual messages. It's not the actual messages. Hold a minute. Viewers. This is me just sitting in silence. Hold on a minute. Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, Jace. Hold that thought. No, it's just analytics. It's not the actual people that are messaging. Where the bloody hell would that be? Anybody recognise that Great Escape reference? How the bloody hell should I know? Just pass him the rope. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. What's your top 3 films, either while I'm just stupidly poncing about with this? A Clockwork Orange, Die Hard 3, and... A Clockwork Orange, Die Hard 3, and The Thing. Thank you, Jace. Well done. I'm in here, just... Come on, load up. Well, it's just sent me to... I'm here, but nothing is... Oh, hold on a minute. Here it is here. Right, okay, I've got the chat up now. Ironically, it's all YouTube. Can't make it up, can you? Yeah, I am. Roman is saying, Elliot out, Cucurella in. Right, here we go. Firetalk is joining us. Here we go, everybody. Firetalk is joining us to discuss his team. He's got about 5 minutes to discuss this. Like I said, I want to kind of get going in a minute. This is a wildcard team. So once again, for people listening in, Ward, Trent, Reece James, Walker, Maddison, Mount, Martinelli, Elliot, Salah, Haaland, and Jesus. And I'm going to bring on Firetalk to discuss. And he's not even there. Brilliant. Come on, Firetalk. Get in the waiting room. We want to hear. Yeah, here he is. Straight in there. I just need to unmute you, and you'll be able to coherently chat to the audience while I can sit back, mute my microphone, and you can just rant away or discuss. Hi, guys.
Morning.
Firetalk, let's just get on with it. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the small chat here. Talk about your team. Well, let's get on with it. Elliot.
Yeah, good pick. Have you seen him play?
I've seen him play. He's a fantastic player. I don't think he's an FPL option.
Why not? Attacking centre mid or right mid in Liverpool's attack.
Does he play
5
for
million?
Liverpool? Is he guaranteed to start for Liverpool?
According to Red, he's guaranteed start. According to X minutes, he's guaranteed 80 minutes a game. So yeah, it may not.
So you're basing an opinion, and I respect Dred's opinion a lot. You're
not only Dred's opinion. I'm saying X minutes on various sites. I've got him at 80 minutes, expected minutes for the next 5 weeks. And if he doesn't play, I've got 3 rotations, which is the 3-5 millions, which is Walker. They have a bad fixture. They don't have many bad fixtures. Cucurella and Elliot, so I could easily bench Elliot and play Cucurella. But I've got rotation now. So basically, obviously the minus 12 last week when tits up, right? And I don't regret it. It was an aggressive move, and then fucking Darwin gets sent off. So
hold on a minute here. Apart from the Darwin thing, your team was fine. You didn't
yeah, but what?
Card.
Well, I had players going down in value. I had Cash, who looked like he was going down. I don't know if he did go down in the end, but he looked like he was going down. I had Bailey, who was going down. So I need to get rid of my Villa players. I had I really wanted to tap the United game this week because they were so shit last week, and Darwin was my in to Liverpool. Right, I was no Salah. I was Darwin. I was attacking United and Bournemouth fixtures with Darwin. As soon as he gets sent off, I've only got Trent and Robbo, and Robbo's gone now, but I had no attack in Liverpool to attack those 2 fixtures, which is what I wanted to do. So in order to do that, I had to go back down to midfield, Liverpool midfield, so obviously Salah. So it made more sense to me, if I'm going to attack those fixtures, to wildcard, get rid of the Villa players, do a bit of readjustment, go a little bit more template, because the template has been killing me for the last 2 weeks. So the way I looked at it is there's probably 8 template players, and I don't want, as I said a couple of weeks ago, I don't want to be template because it bores me. But at the same point, you can't ignore it and get posed every week. So what I've done is I've taken 2 from the back line in Trent and James. I've taken 2 in the midfield in Salah and Martinelli, and I've taken 2 up front in Haaland and Jesus. That's my core template. and now I've got 4 players to play around with to go more differential. So I did look at other players that were higher ownership, like Kulusevski, but I wanted more differential players. So Mount's 8, Maddison's 5. Maddison's going for Foden next week, who's 8.
What?
Elliot is
You're getting rid of
point
Maddison
4.
immediately?
Yeah, he plays Southampton, then he's got bad fixtures. So basically, it's a one-off week, 1 week to attack that Southampton fixture, and then roll on to probably Foden or maybe Gundogan if Gundogan looks like he's nailed and he's attacking like he was last week. So I can watch that game and see where I want to go. I can't afford to get to Kulusevski because he's 0.1 more. But then again, he's more owned than I want. So I needed some players that were low ownership so I could attack the template, but at the same time, I wanted some template players so I wasn't getting hosed every week. So I think I've got a fine balance. I've got a 6 and 4. And then my 4 players that are not template are, as I say, Maddison. Maddison, Mount. Mount's got great fixtures. He hasn't been playing particularly well, but he's got some amazing fixtures coming. And he's a flat track bully. On the stats last season, he was averaging 11 points at home and 10 points away to the shit teams. So he's got a bunch of shit teams coming. So that's a hopeful punt on Mount that he can bang on those games. So basically, it was a restructuring. I've got flexibility now. I can rotate, as I say, Walker if they've got a fixture I don't like, Cucurella if they've got a nice fixture. Elliot, I'm hoping, becomes the bandwagon. With Darwin out for 3 games, with Firmino coming in who isn't really an attacking, he's more of a CM. I'm hoping that Elliot can get him. Elliot had like 4 shots last week. He had a lot of take-ons. His stats were really good for last week's game. So, yeah, he's a punt. He's low ownership. If he bangs, no one's got him. So I'm hoping that there's something there that, it's obviously it's a punt, but a 5 million punt, I'll go with a 5 million punt. It's not like I'm wasting a lot of money on him. The rest of my team, the money's in the rest of my team. So that's the rationale. Really, I'm playing Sanchez most of the time, just that Ward's got the better fixture this week, although they have been shit, but so Southampton. I don't see Sanchez keeping a clean sheet against West Ham, so that's why Ward's in, but majority of the time it's going to be Sanchez.
But you expect Ward to keep a clean sheet against Southampton?
Then? No, I don't, but I think he's more likely to keep a clean sheet than Sanchez. Right? And Sanchez is in there for the long
way
run.
Round.
Well, maybe. I mean,
Brighton are better away from home. West Ham have just played in a Europa League game. It's going to be a low-scoring fixture. West Ham can't score. I know they scored 3 goals, but it's against a nobody team.
I'm a 50-50. I'll go with a home fixture every time.
Well, I'm hoping it completely backfires because obviously I sold Ward
right
this week. But David Hamill is saying Elliot becoming a bandwagon ?
Well, you don't see bandwagons, Elliot, until they or animations until they happen, right? That's why the bandwagons. If they already had them, there wouldn't be bandwagons.
Amid Darad is saying Elliot as an FPLer is decent. Points, ownership, and price will increase steadily. I have him, and he's staying. So there's someone else. You're one of the 2 people that own. How many people actually own?
0.4% owned. He's got up 0.1 in this week. He was 0.3 when I bought him in. So nobody owns him, which is why I got him in, because I want some players that can, if they bang, I'll have them and nobody else will. So that was the whole point, right? If I've got 6 players that everybody's got, I'm not making any moves. I'm not making any progress with those players. They're just there to block going down. So the other players are what I'm hoping will outscore the template players. Now my biggest issue was taking out Cancelo, and I pondered over that one at 2:00 this morning. Whether to do Cancelo and be template or take him out, put in Walker and bring in Mount, I think bring in Maddison, Foden it's going to be. So basically, will Foden outscore Cancelo? And that was my biggest 50-50 going into this coming out of this wild card. And I chose to go against Cancelo just for the pure fact that I want him to be less template
because,
as I say, template bores me, but at the same time, you've got to respect it. So that's why that's the only thing that worries me is Cancelo is most likely will outperform Foden, but I think Foden's ceiling is much higher than Cancelo's. Like he got a goal and an assist in 45 minutes last week. So on a given day, Foden could get close to 15, 20 points. Cancelo most likely will his ceiling. I mean, he has had an 18 before. I think it was actually against Newcastle last year. But more often than not, Cancelo is going to be getting max 11 assist bonus points and a clean sheet. Whereas Foden could get hauls, right? Especially if he's setting up Haaland like he should do rather than shooting. You get a bunch of assists. So that was the theory on that one. It's a bit of a gamble, but I don't want to just play boring. I mean, it is a bit boring. I'm a bit bored with all those 6, but I just think they're must-haves to avoid the crap that I've been through in the last 2 weeks where the template has killed me. Because I started off way too aggressive and got burnt. I don't regret it, but if you want to play aggressive, like I said the other day, if you want to play aggressive, you've got to take the ups and the downs. I had 2 downs in 2 weeks with no ups. And basically, I mean, obviously, Darwin getting red carded, no one foresaw that. That killed me. -8 to bring him in, and with the intention that 6 weeks it would pay for itself. And then he goes and gets red carded. So I get -8, -2, and then I have to wild card him out. So that was a huge kick in the nuts, but it is what it is, right? And no regrets. And I no regrets doing it. My rationale for it, I'm happy with. But variance, right? That's all part and parcel of the game. Things don't always go the way you expect them to.
JC on Twitch, I'm assuming it's the same JC that's with us, but that's normally on YouTube. He'd rather have 3 City than 3 Liverpool at the moment. What made you get the go with those 3 Liverpool rather than 3 City?
Trent, and as I said, Trent and Salah are the shields against the template. So Trent and James, Salah and Martinelli, Haaland and Jesus, they're in there just to block the template. The aggressive move is Elliot as my other Liverpool player. So that's why I have 3, because I think Liverpool's fixtures away to United looks so bad against Brentford that I couldn't not have 2 Liverpool attack against that defense. I mean, they may have improved during the week. They may have been trained to block and do what they're supposed to do, but they look so fragile. Let in 1 goal and then just collapse. So high press from Liverpool, I could see a rout going on there, and they may be able to stem it, and then they may have improved with a week's training. But from what I saw against Brentford, 4-0 in 35 minutes, and that was Brentford. I mean, come on, this is Liverpool playing, so that's why I've gone Liverpool. And then the thing is with City, they've got Newcastle away. Newcastle is a really good defense. I don't care what people say. They're one of the top 4 or 5 defenses on the XGC. And Palace are no mugs. I mean, we saw that last week. So, I've obviously got Haaland, but I may bring in Foden next week because Maddison's fixture is really bad for the Palace game. But I don't envision City outscoring Liverpool in the next 2 weeks. With Liverpool with United and Bournemouth, and City with away to Newcastle and home to Palace. I still think Liverpool will outscore City. Hence the 3 Liverpool versus 2 City. But it will be 3 City because Maddison will become Foden. So then I'll have 3 Liverpool, 3 City, 2 Arsenal. Basically all the top teams apart from Sanchez in goal.
Amdarad is saying, while Thiago is injured, the biggest threat to Elliot's place is Keita, who is out more than in. Elliot could make that place his own, to be fair. So, hopefully for your sake, it all pays off.
But it doesn't really matter. It's 5 million. Like you're gonna crucify somebody. You wouldn't, like, if it was Bailey. Would you care? It's 5 million. Okay, it's a Liverpool slot. It's a 5 million player. If it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter. It's it's 9 million. It's 5 million. You can't really criticize a 5 million punt.
No, that's very true. There's a very good argument. And dream scenario for you this week would be Salah to get double-digit haul, Mount and Maddison to return, Elliot obviously to maybe get a return.
And so Salah doesn't really matter because he's going to be 100% EO. I'm not really going to gain any ground on Salah. Salah's there to block. Obviously, Jesus Salah debate who's going to be captain this week, but I don't think Salah's going to help me. If he scores, I'm not going to shoot up the ranks. But it's the differentials that I need to come through. Walker, I think, he's under 10% owned, so a Walker is unlikely to get any attacking returns, but a clean sheet there will just block Cancelo's clean. It doesn't really matter, does it? They're both the same. So Walker's a bit of a blocker. Maddison, Mount and Elliot are the ones I really want to come through, because those are the ones that not many people have. And then if those come through, the template players do what the template does and it matches the template. But what I need is Cancelo not to get those 2 bonus points every week or an assist. So Cancelo is my biggest threat, I think. And Diaz, I would imagine. Diaz is the other template player that I don't have. So those are the two that are probably the threat to me the most. Maybe Kulicheski, he's 15% owned, but I think Diaz is into the 20s. So yeah, it's really just this whole game right now is down to just 2 or 3 players, because everybody's got practically the same team. I've tried to err on the side of having less than the same as everybody else, but you're really playing a game now with 2 or 3 players as your differences. So I've made it 4 rather than 2 with Cucurella is another one, but he's on my bench. I figured the reason I benched Cucurella, more like hedging your bets. I've got James, I've got Cucurella, but Leeds could easily score in that game, and then I don't want to blow out 2 clean sheets when I think Walker and could easily keep a clean sheet as likely as Chelsea. So I could have done Cucurella and James and benched Walker. I'm not benching Elliot. The whole reason I brought in Elliot was to attack that United and Bournemouth fixture. He might be benched after that. Going forward, he might become my first bench. We'll see how he plays. But he's the punt that I'm not going to bench him and just go with the defenders. So that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe I can make up if my guys bang, my differentials bang, and the template ones that I fear don't. Hopefully, I can make up 15 points on the template. I mean, I'm more than that behind. I'm like 40 points behind the template, but slow and steady if I can get back into it. That's the rationale behind it all.
Well, Maddison and Mount have definitely got 2 really good fixtures. That's what's in your
Mount's
favour.
fixtures from now until World Cup are really good. I don't see me taking him. I think I'll just be patient with him. I mean, obviously, if he stinks it up for the first 5 weeks, I'll have to make a decision. But based on last season's stats and his flat tap bully performances, he's got a lot of good fixtures that I would hope. I think he got a hat trick, didn't he, last year in one of those games? He's got the potential to haul. So yeah, that's where we are.
I mean, James Cordenley is saying he has Kevin De Bruyne and Kane, but want to captain either Maddison or Mount for a punt. Well, I got some bad news for you, James. The deadline's finished, so whoever you went with.
Yeah.
Firetalk, I want to get going. I want to watch this Tottenham game. I'm
no
sure
worries.
you're exactly the same. Really do appreciate you coming on, mate, and hopefully you come on to Sunday Surgery to talk about either your success or the fail with.
Yeah, well, I'll do the same as everybody else. If I get 80 points, I'll come on and say hello. How's that?
Cheers, dude.
All right, enjoy.
There's Firetalk explaining this very well put explanation of why he's brought these players in. I just want to quickly bring up because like I said, I want to get out of here for the Tottenham game. I just want to quickly go through the YouTube chat league for a split second, which is about you guys. So Peter Scullion, who's top, he did 2 transfers this week, 2 Brentford lads. He brought in Tony and Da Silva. He's playing Tony, and he has gone with Jesus captain. Sanchez in goal, Trent, Cancelo, Zinchenko, Patterson, Salah, De Bruyne, Martinelli, Kulusevski, keep calling him Reece James, Jesus captain, and Tony. So I think I'll be putting in a few pennies of Jesus getting a goal / an assist versus Bournemouth tonight. We have then got Javan, who is second in the YouTube chat league. Ramsdale in goal, Cucurella, Cancelo, Walker, Reece James, Trent, Dewsbury Hall. That'll be interesting today up against the Southampton team leaking goals. Dewsbury Hall, De Bruyne, Martinelli, Salah captain, and Jesus. I wonder if the answer is no. What is the chance of someone in the top 4 not having Jesus? FPL Sparta. He's gone with Captain Jesus. Wow, Mendy in goal, Cancelo, Cucurella, Reece James, Walker, Trent. That's exactly the same as Jovan's. Martinelli, Saka, Salah, Jesus captain, Haaland. Wow, so we've got 2 on Jesus, 1 on Salah, and then Gabriel Diop, who is definitely 4th. 4-5-1. He's playing Andreas over Trippier. He's gone with Jesus captain. Wow. Ramsdale, Walker, Trent, Robertson, Cucurella, Kulusevski, Martinelli, Salah, De Bruyne. Frightening. Pereira and Jesus captain. That's a mean team. The fact that all 4 out of 5, 3 out of 4 of Captain Jesus. Dre's saying, I'm about to drive in my iGo. What the hell is that? Listening in, since I was last on there, I became a dad. Yes, yeah, no, I'm fully aware, mate. Have a car, working towards a mortgage and a security job I got. Yeah, it's crazy. Dally Paul saying, I don't need to do a members video, I'll happily tell you. Yeah, I did do my score predictions. I'll happily tell you what I did. I don't need to do a members video for that. I did just quickly look at the games and I can tell you exactly what I've done for my fantasy football bets today. So I went with an accumulator as well. Whether both teams will score or not. Crystal Palace, yeah. Both teams to score. Crystal Palace, yes. Everton, no. Fulham, yes. Leicester, yes. And I did, in the Everton-Nottingham Forest game, I've got Tarkowski to score anytime. I just thought they've got no players that can score up front, so it's going to be coming from their defenders. Tarkowski can, if he wants to, put a head on. So yeah, Tarkowski. Fulham versus Brentford, I've done Pereira to score, I think. Pereira to score and Pereira to assist. I've got Tony to score anytime. Leicester Southampton, I've gone with Vardy to score, and this is because of James from Planet FPL. He's just gone with a 3-2 win, so I just thought, do you know what? I'll put 50p on Vardy to score anytime, Leicester to win 3-2. I think the odds are like 30-1. Unlikely to come through, but whatever. I've also done Vardy to score anytime as well, and I've also done Maddison to get an assist in that game as well. And then later tonight, I'll be doing the Arsenal boys as well for their particular fixtures. I'm going to be looking forward to a Toyota iGo. I will be watching this Tottenham game with intrigue, really, to see how the likes of Perisic does, how the front 3 do. That's the main 4 I'm looking at: Perisic, Kulusevski, Son and Kane. If Son and Kane look on it and do really, really well, my thought processes are obviously going to be changing again about who to attack regarding a potential wildcard for game week 4. Like I said, there could be an impromptu stream, potentially an impromptu stream at some point today, depending on how today's games go. But as it stands right now, I am not streaming this afternoon. I have no actual interest in any of those games whatsoever. Like I said, I'm just gutted I can't do anything tomorrow. Absolutely gutted, because I really wanted to watch those specific fixtures. Other than that, I just want to say thanks to Firetalk for coming on live on air to talk about his his wildcard team. I was genuinely surprised by it, but he's explained his reason as to why. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. It will be funny if it all completely fails again. But again, I'm always willing to talk, whether it's bad, good game weeks. I'm always willing to discuss it on members videos and everything. And other than that, all I can say is thanks for watching, whether it was on YouTube, whether it was on Twitch, whether it was on Twitter. Mainly YouTube, I get it. If anybody's on TikTok that has actually watched the whole thing, I'll be amazed. But yeah, thanks for joining on TikTok as well. It's just an experiment, really, just to see what traction we get on here. Hopefully it comes over to the YouTube stuff. And also, just want to say, for anybody new around here, why not hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy the content me and Jason do. And obviously, if you enjoyed today's stream, hit the like button. But I'm going to be clearing off now. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.